Welcome back, everyone. Phoenix 3 here, and I'm not actually playing Pokemon Showdown. I'm just going to let it run in the background while I talk about stuff. Maybe you guys can watch some random games here while I talk about it. But this here is going to be more of a follow-up video to the whole Pokken Tournament's local play of supporting only one controller. Basically, there's this feature that the Wii U has called System Link. And to my understanding, System Link allows two systems to connect directly to each other without the need of a wireless connection. I don't know if this is done through LAN, it may be, but it connects the two systems together. The reason I bring this up is because we don't know fully on how the local play for Pokken Tournament is actually going to work. For all we know, they could very well let us use the system link in order to play the games locally, and we could still use the arcade controllers with the games. Um, Basically, how I think this might work is we would still have to have two TVs. We would still have to have two Wii U systems. But instead of playing it through a wireless connection or having to shove out thousands of dollars for the actual machines, we can just buy a piece, connect the systems directly together, and play the game as usual. Now, it does create an issue because, like I said, we have to have twice the equipment in order to run local Pokken tournaments. But if System Link is a thing that's going to be used for the game, then that immediately fixes the problem. Another thing that I did want to address is they said that we can't use two other controllers for this game. I think that may be because of a Wii U limitation and how the USB ports work, but it didn't say anything about us not being able to use two Pro controllers on the same screen as well. Now, if how they are addressing this is they want both players to be able to see the back of their Pokemon, like how you see this battle here. This here is a perspective that Pokken Tournament always is. The trainer who is playing your Pokemon always see the back of their Pokemon, same with your opponent, and you see your opponent on the opposite side of the screen like it's being shown here. This is kind of what they're going for with the game. Now, I do think this here is kind of a backwards system for modern fighting games now. This isn't something that we should probably want, but the that option is still there if we want to be able to play the game. Now, I personally believe that having two pro controllers won't make a difference. I think one player is going to have to use the gamepad, and another player is going to have to use any controller that they want because I do think that they do want this game's main experience to be each person has their own screen, similar to how an actual Pokemon battle is for the most part. Now, this just makes me wonder, why not just put this game on a 3DS? I know the 3DS isn't as powerful, but we don't need the HD Pokemon models. Yes, they are appreciated and they look amazing on the Wii U, but part of the problem here is that Pokken Tournament isn't a portable game. You have to play it at a dedicated location to play it, whereas you can just take your 3DS and you can play it. And looking at Super Smash Brothers, there are some pretty technical things in that game. And the 3DS, while it has issues dumping the memory when you're done with the game plays well. There is no lag that I can notice from it or whatever. And Pokken Tournament would probably benefit better having a 3DS release. Now, I really didn't want this game to have a 3DS release simply because of the fact that I really do like the HD Pokemon models, and I wanted a console Pokemon game for a long time, but this is still Pokemon, and the biggest thing is, well, Pokemon is a portable game. Instead of playing the main game series, you can break out Pokken Tournament for your 3DS and play from there. The screen is still small, but there's more utility in the game with that. But I just wanted to bring that up because a lot of people are very concerned about how local players are going to be handled. and they should be. I'm concerned about it as well. But at the end of the day, Harada is a huge Pokemon fan, and he pretty much innovated the fighting game community, like just straight up. Between the two, I believe he knows what he's doing. There's something that they know that we don't, and we just have to hope that they actually do it right. Still blow up their Twitter feed and be like, "Hey, System Link, do it." You know, I don't want this game to do bad. I want this game to be as healthy as it can, and I want this game to have an extremely healthy tournament scene. Even if we have to have twice the equipment, two Wii U's, two TVs, whatever else we need for System Link, then it'll be fine. We'll just adapt with it, and that'll just be what it is. But I wanted to address System Link, and I believe all the Call of Duty games on the Wii U are using it. So there's no reason that this game shouldn't also be used. But the way things are looking now, it's pretty much 100% guaranteed that if you want to play on just one machine, one person has to use the gamepad, and another person has to use the controller. I mean, it's not the best experience, but it's playable. It's just that some people have to learn how to play on the gamepad and go from there. But I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention and just tell you what to do. Do worry about local multiplayer, but don't stress over it. Just tweet at Harada, the Pokemon Company, tweet at Nintendo. There are things we can do now to potentially change this and let them know, hey, we have System Link. We don't want to play local multiplayer this way. Fix it. At the end of the day, I don't think this here is a Pokken tournament problem. I think this is a Wii U problem and a limitation within the Wii U itself, which is why this is being done the way it is. But if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel because I'm always going to be covering Pokken tournament news or trying to dispel a lot of the things that people are saying about the game. I want this game to do well, and I don't want the general public who know nothing about this game to have a bad taste in their mouth about this game. The game is really good. This is what we always wanted. And as fans, we should be wanting to support this game more. We want to see this. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos and I hope to see you all in the next one.